Hey gang, and welcome to a special content lecture where I introduce to you the next major assignment, the literary research essay. This is the biggest single assignment of the semester, so you'll want to be sure you have a good handle on exactly what is being asked of you. I'd encourage you to pull up the assignment sheet along with this video and follow along there as well. I'll post the highlights here on the slides, but the bulk of the information is still going to be there. So pause me, grab the assignment sheet, and return to the thrilling continuation of literary research essays. So this essay is going to be similar to your last one, but now with research. It's like we're just building on the ideas you've been working on all semester. It's like I knew we were going to be here and I was trying to prepare you all along. In this essay, you'll be responding to basically any of the texts we've read so far or will read in this class. Your goal will be to incorporate your thoughts about a text, the idea it contains, and the literary elements that develop these ideas, along with or even against the ideas and thoughts of other established scholars. Beyond just providing your own ideas as evidence, you're grappling with the ideas of others and using that to create a new, more potent overall claim. You've got the full list there in the guidelines for the texts you can choose from. I've also gone ahead and opened up the readings for Winnie the Pooh, Peter Pan, and the Yeats poetry, so you can check that out as well if that's something you'd like to work with for this assignment. The only hitch is that you cannot use the same text in this paper that you used for your previous essay. Along with your primary text, you'll be required to incorporate at least 3 secondary scholarly sources into your essay. These should be significant to your argument and used only to further your overall thesis, so no fluff sources like the dictionary or SparkNotes style summaries. Your sources should be academic, meaning they should quote and cite other academic sources. If they don't have a works cited page, it's probably not a good one. And I really don't want websites for this source. They typically just aren't good. You should try to find at least one ebook or e-source and at least one academic journal source. And your third source could be either another journal or some other source that I approve of. These types of sources can be found in the school's library database, which we'll discuss more next week. Just like the literary analysis essay, you have 2 modes of attack for this one. You can choose one story and explain how 3 literary elements are present in the story and help develop the action or a major theme. Or you can compare 2 stories by narrowing your focus to specific elements that move beyond a bald comparison. Think about what specifically do we learn by comparing these 2 stories. It's not enough to say that they're similar or different. There has to be some reason to put them in conversation with each other. Regardless of which mode you choose, you need to look at 3 literary elements and be sure to go beyond plot summary. Return to those literary terms and see what elements seem most effective in exploring these stories. As for requirements, the paper should be at minimum 1,200 words, and it shouldn't be more than 1,800, but I'm less anxious about that maximum. The paper is in MLA format, so you'll need to have a works cited page as well as all the formatting that goes along with that. And you need to have at least 3 direct quotes from the story itself, and those quotes need to be good, useful, significant quotes. No crappy quotes. You know the rules. And you're also required to incorporate 3 secondary scholarly sources. So you have the primary text, the story itself, and the 3 scholarly sources. So if you're freaking out about that word count, look at how much material you're grappling with. There's a lot here, and so you'll burn through a lot of your content and just your quotes in your research. Trust me, you have more to say than you think. The final draft of this paper will be due April 24th, Friday at 11:59 p.m. So now let's hop over to the proposal assignment so you can get that rolling. So the proposal assignment, which is 3E, is due this coming Friday, March 27th at 11:59 p.m. This is a mandatory assignment, so be sure to complete it on time. In it, you're basically pitching to me what you want your topic to be for this research essay. The more content you have, the better, but there are some minimal points you need to be sure to address in this proposal. First, you need to identify your research topic, focus, and why you have chosen that particular story with that focus. What is it you plan to explore or claim about the story from this specific angle? Next, hammer out a working thesis. Remember, your thesis isn't a question, it's a claim that involves the pieces of your claim and your so what, or the lesson your reader is supposed to learn. That so what is the major aspect that people were missing in their last paper draft, so be sure to really focus on that this time. Finally, give me a working plan or outline. What specific scenes are you thinking about using, or what quotes might you have already in mind? The more you can give me here, the better. The whole assignment should be roughly 250 words or so for the proposal. I'm not hypercritical of that length, so as long as you accomplish the task of the assignment. Over the course of the weekend, I'll be responding to proposals, helping people fine-tune their thesis and angles, and pointing out other important concepts that may help you in the process. Next week, we will handle research, so for now, just focus on your topic and story choices. If you have any questions or want to bat around some ideas before the proposal is due, just shoot me an email. Looking forward to seeing what everyone's topics are going to be, and good luck.